Get up, get focused, get into your passion, because we mow-yo everywhere we go. You ever wonder about all of the things you hear from the media, from people, and think, how do I sift through all of this information to find the truth? You know, we get so much information dumped on us every day by TV, social media, people in our lives, all of this information, and it's not all true. And I think sometimes people have trouble figuring out what's really true. Where does the truth lie? And so we spend all of our time processing this information, and we struggle to cut through the lies and the misinformation, and we just get frustrated. And I think the reason is because we let the edges of our mind grow dull. See, our mind is a gift. The ability to think and to evaluate is a gift. And it's a gift that allows us to cut through the fog of misinformation, cut through the lies and the mistruths and all of the agendas that try to push us one way or another. But if we allow our mind to grow dull, we don't have any sharp edges to cut through it. And so we get frustrated and we get lost. And so the challenge is to keep the edges of your mind sharp. That's your weapon. You have an incredible weapon, your brain. We should use it, but we don't keep the edges sharp because we don't use it. We just allow people to talk into us without us trying to discern what's really the truth, what's really best for us. So what my challenge is, my goal is to keep the edges of my mind sharp so that when information comes from social media, from people, from the news, I can cut through all of it and see to the truth. But in order to keep the edges of your mind sharp, you got to use it. You got to sharpen it. You got to read. You got to study. You got to meditate. You got to use your mind to reason and evaluate and keep it sharp. If you just sit around, watch TV all day, play video games all day, your mind edges get dull and you can't cut through the falsehoods. You get easily pulled aside and distracted by untruths and lies and deceptions. So do something about it. You've got a great weapon. You don't have to be subject to whatever people say, whatever their agenda is. Don't be about their agenda. Be about your agenda, what's in your mind, what God leads you into. And in order to do that, keep the edges of your mind sharp. Study, read, expand your knowledge, experience, think, meditate, pray, study God's word. All of these things keep the edges of your mind sharp. And when you keep the edges of your mind sharp, you can cut through all the other misinformation. So what do you want to do? You want to live your life at the mercy of what other people think, what other people tell you? Or do you want to cut through all that and find the truth? There is only one truth. There's not multiple truths. The truth is the truth. That's why it's called the truth. Cut through all the lies, find the truth, and live in it. Now's your opportunity. Do something about it. Keep the edges of your mind sharp every day. Moyo everywhere we go.